Hello everyone, this is Dragonod and welcome to episode 3 of how to build the Quidditch pitch in Minecraft. And the first thing I would like to say is a massive apologies for how long it has taken to get this episode out. The reason is I have just started my first year at university. It has been an incredibly busy and chaotic year, and I'm still just trying to figure out a balance between YouTube and my studies. Because obviously, my studies are going to come first, and YouTube will be less of a priority, but I will still try my best to get out videos and tutorials in my holiday periods. And I'm on my summer break now, and so I will be finishing this Quidditch tutorial, which is very, very, very overdue. And so without further ado, let's just get straight back into it. Oh, and also for those of you who might be wondering, there will be a full Hogwarts interior tour coming soon. I've already made it, and it will be released very shortly. Right, let's get straight into it. And so my Quidditch pitch has 6 towers on each side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The number of towers does change throughout the films. However, my Quidditch pitch is accurate to the one shown in the Hogwarts Mystery video game, which is what I copied it off just because there was lots of reference material available. And so there are 3 main tower designs. There is the straight one, there is the one on a slight diagonal, and then there is the one at a complete 45-degree angle. And so to make things easy for me and for you, I will do a tutorial on each of these 3 designs, and then you can go ahead and basically just copy the designs onto the other tower templates. Each tower does have different colors, but don't worry, I will let you know how to color each tower. And so without further ado, let's get started with the first tower. So the first tower we are going to be building is the one that is on the straight edge. And also because I'm now aware that a lot of you actually do build my tutorials on survival, which was very unexpected due to the scale of these builds, but honestly, massive shout out to you guys in survival. For the first tower, you will need roughly 12.5 stacks of your first color wool and 12.5 stacks of your second color wool, because of course the Quidditch towers have a checkerboard pattern. And so the first thing we need to do is to build up our checkerboard pattern going all the way up the tower. And so each of our squares is going to be a 4x4 area, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, going across to make a 4x4 square over here, and then we'll continue around the corner to create one of our checkerboard squares. And then we'll continue around the other side with our second color, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, and then build that up 3 blocks as well. Then alternating back to our first color wool, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. And then our final corner with our second color. And there we go, that is our first layer. And so next all we need to do is to continue our checkerboard all of the way up. And so we'll continue this time with the alternate colors. So this time using our second color, 1, 2, 3, 4, coming across, just building on top of this yellow layer of wool, just repeating the pattern, just like that. And then once again, we'll switch to our first color and just repeat the layer all of the way up. And so there are 12 layers of this in total. We are now on our second. And so all we need to do basically is to just repeat this so you have 12 layers of checkerboard patterns. And so this is the first layer, this is the second layer, this will be the third layer, and this will be the fourth layer, etc. all the way up. And so now what we need to do is go ahead and do that. And so there we go, those are our 12 patterns. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then now we can start working on the actual viewing area at the top. And so the viewing area goes up in like a diagonal shape, up again and then back on itself, and that is the rough shape we are going to build. And the key important thing is we're going to continue in this checkerboard pattern going all of the way up. And so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to go to this corner here and place in 1 block here, and then go up 2, 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we can add on this back checkered one here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we can return back to this color of block, place in one block here, 2 blocks up, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1, 2, 3, 4 as well. And because it does go back a little bit, we will then place an additional block right here. And then with the red wall, we'll build up 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then another block right here, as well as another block right here. On top, we'll place 4 more blocks, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we'll go another 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 3 blocks, 1, 2, 3, and then 2 blocks, just like that. And then with our yellow wall, we'll place in a 4x4 square right here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, for some reason these blocks are glitching. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, just like that. And then all we need to do is to repeat this onto the other side. However, you will notice, of course, we are now going to be using the alternate color. So 1 block here, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then build in your yellow square right here. Just like that. And then with our red blocks, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then a block here. And then grab our yellow wall, 1, 2, 3, 4, a block right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then a block right here. And then a red square right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, just like that. And then continuing with our yellow wool, we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, just like that. And then now that that is done, all we need to do now is to fill in the back panel. And so we'll continue with the checkerboard design. So using our yellow wool right here, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Switching colors, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then also the additional block here, 1, 2, 3. The same thing then onto the other side. And then continuing up all the way until we've reached this top. And then all we now need to do is to add on the sort of pyramidal shape on the top. And we can do that very easily by just putting up one block here and coming around, and then going up again, coming around, and then up again to form the middle block. Repeat the same thing all the way around using all 4 sides, and then continue around 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, and then the same thing on this side right here. And then we can round this off going all the way across just like that. And that is the basic outline of the Quidditch Tower now done. But right now it does look very cartoony, and so what we're going to do is we're going to add on some wooden decorations to flesh it out just a little bit. And so we're going to grab a spruce fence and build up in a 2x2 pattern 9 blocks up. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, just like that. And then from here, we are going to add in our flag. And so your flag can be any design you want, and it can be blowing in any direction you want as well. However, what I would say is to make sure all of your flags on all of your towers, that they are blowing in the same direction. Otherwise, it might look a little bit weird. And so my flag, I will come down 3 blocks, place in 1 block of red, and let's make it go in this diagonal shape. So let's go ahead, build across, maybe place 2, and then 1, and then go up a little bit, just like that, and then place in some wool on top, and we'll make it so there's like a little bit at the end where the flag seems sort of cardboard part just like that. But really, your flag can be whatever design you want it to be. And then we will come down to this area right here, and we are going to start fleshing out this area right here. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to actually continue this a little bit round, just like that, and then grab ourselves some spruce planks. We're going to place up with spruce stairs, going all the way to the top, just like that, and the same thing on the other side. And then in between, we will place in some spruce slabs. And then with some more spruce stairs, we're going to do the exact same thing on the underside, going all the way up, the same thing on this side as well. And then we'll actually place in 3 more blocks on each side just to fill that out. And then grab yourself some spruce trapdoors and place them upside down. You can use slabs as well, but I just like the difference the spruce trapdoor provided. And then on these 3 blocks right here, just place in some spruce fences. And as you can see already, it does look a lot nicer. And then on the inside, of course, we need a place to actually watch the Quidditch. And so go ahead, we'll place in a line of spruce fences just right here, and then a line of spruce trapdoors on top, and these are going to be our viewing platforms. And then all you want to do is to continue this across the entire pattern, placing your trapdoors on top, going all the way up the viewing area. And we will repeat this until we get to the penultimate area, and then what we're going to do right now is we're going to place in a line of stripped spruce logs going all the way across, and then we are going to build them all the way up until this block right here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. And then on top, we'll place in a line of spruce stairs, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then go up another 2 blocks, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and then place on some spruce stairs on the top. And then to also make it a little bit less cartoony, what we can do is we can grab our spruce fence and just build this all the way up along the corner, going all the way to the top of the viewing platform, just right there. This just makes it look a little bit nicer and also provides some outside structure to the tower itself. And so we'll do that all the way up to this level here, and then we'll do the same thing on this side, going all the way up to about this block right here. And then of course you can repeat that onto the other side, and that will be the first tower complete. And then one thing I forgot to add is the alternating pattern of colours going around this strip. And so we'll place in another colour here, leave one, place another one, and then just alternate this going all the way around the tower, just to break up the pattern a little bit, and I definitely like the look of it. And so that will go in just like that, just a very simple alternating pattern going around the tower. And so there we go, that is the first tower done. And so let's get started on the second one. And so for the second tower, I will be using blue wool as my first colour and white wool as my second colour. However, of course, it doesn't matter which 2 colours you use. Feel free to colour them however you wish. And so once again, we'll build up in a 4x4 checkerboard pattern. The 4x4 pattern is a little bit harder to spot, but it is these 4 blocks along here, and then these 3 right there. And we'll do that on this side, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3. And of course, we'll build this layer up, so we'll go up 4 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and continue that all the way around. And then of course we will build the second layer with alternating colours. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and continue that all the way around. And so there we go, those are the first 2 layers, and then all we need to do is repeat this, so that is 12 layers tall. And so there we have it, that is the main body of the second tower, and then all we need to do now is to add on the viewing platform at the top. And so because the build is at an angle, this one will be a little bit more complicated. As with the first tower we did, we will continue using our checkerboard pattern, and so the first thing we have to do is we have to place in 1 block here, go up 2 blocks, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then switch to our next color, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. And then switch back to blue and go up 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, and then a block right here. As you can tell, it is very similar to that side, however we are just indenting every 3 or so blocks. And then once again with white, 1, 2, 3, 4, place 1 block here, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then place another block right there. And then 4 more blocks up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then with white go up 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, just like that. And then for the other side, we'll start off with our white color wool and place 1 block here, go up 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then build in our blue square just like usual. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and then repeat up the staircase pattern. So 1 block here, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we will also place in a block right here. And then with the blue wool, 1, 2, 3, 4, place in a block right here, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then once again place another block right there. And then with our white wool, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then remember once again we'll go in 1 block, and so 1, 2, 3, and then 2 blocks right there, just like that. And there we can come round and work on the back section right here. And so we'll continue round with our blue wool, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then just continue the checkerboard pattern going all the way up, just like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then also the 3 blocks along the back. The same thing with the blue, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then the same thing going all the way up. And that will go just like that. And then we can come round and add on to the front layer as well. We'll go across 1, 2, 3 blocks there, and then 1, 2, 3 blocks just like that. And then once again, build it down 1 more block, so 2 blocks tall. And so now we have that, we can now work on the peak going into the middle. And so we'll grab our blue wool, go up 1 block, come round 1, 2, 3, and then place in 1 block here, and then come back 2 blocks, so 1, 2, and then we'll place in 2 blocks here, going round, and then 1 block in the middle, just like that. And then on the white side, we'll place in 1 block here, 2 blocks here, and then 1 block here, and then we'll place in 3 blocks along here, so 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, and then 1 block right there, and then we'll place in a final white block right there. And then with our blue blocks, we'll place in 1, 2, and then 1, 2, 3, just like that. And then we'll go ahead and go and place in 1, 1, 2, and 3, just like that. And then place in a final blue block right there. And this center block right here, this is where our flagpole is going to go. And then for the final white area, we'll go ahead and place in 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, and then go up again, 1, 2, 3, and then the final one right here. And there we go, that is that pyramid now complete. And then we can now go ahead and add on the flagpole. And so we can go ahead and place in a spruce slab right here, build up 9 more blocks. And so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, just like that. And then once again, we can just add on a flag design. I'll go 1 block there, 2 blocks there, and then go up 1 and 2 like that. That'll be alright. And then I'll place in 2 going up and something like that. That will be okay. And that will be our second tower. And then all we need to do is to add in all of the wooden decorations in the viewing area right here. And so because it is at a subtle angle, it will look a bit weird, but just hang in with me. And so we'll place in our spruce stairs 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 like that. And then the same thing on the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 just like that. And actually we'll place in a 6th on this side too. And then to make sure these gaps are nicely filled, we'll place in a spruce trapdoor here, 1 here, and 1 here, and then 1 here. Just make it look a little bit more smooth going up. And then once again, we'll place in a line of blocks here, the same thing on this side, and then cover those with some spruce slabs. And then some stairs going all the way up. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. Same thing on this side, 1, 2, 3, and 4. And once again, we can use our trapdoors just to smoothen off the design a little bit, just like that. And then once again, a line of trapdoors upside down at the top. And then our fences, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, just like that. And then we can come down into the viewing area and start placing in some fences as to where our viewing platforms are going to be. Of course, once again, it will be a little bit awkward due to the angle, but we can make do by just wrapping around like this and build that all the way up. And my gosh, I hate working with fences and trapdoors. Their hitboxes are just so annoying. And then we will grab our spruce strip log and place in a line here, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then a line right here, and then build up 2 more blocks. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and then build a line of spruce stairs on the top, going around just like this. We can even curve it around just there. And then we will break these 3 blocks right here, and those 3 there, and then continue it all the way up another 2 blocks. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and then we will round it off once again with some spruce stairs, just like that. And there we go, that is the viewing area now done. And then once again, we can add in some fences running all the way down the tower. I will place one of them going down here, one of them going down here, one of them going down along here, and then the other one going down along here. And so you go ahead and add in those fences going all the way down, and that will be the second tower now complete. And then once again, we can add in that pattern of alternating blocks by starting off with a blue block here, 1 here, and then a white one here, here, and here, and then blue, 1, 2, 3, white, 1, 2, 3, and then blue again there. And that is that alternating pattern. And so there we go, that is the second tower, and it will look just like this. And this is definitely the most complicated tower due to its more irregular diagonal design. And so now we can now work on the third tower. And so the third tower is at a perfect 45 degrees, and so it is a slightly easier diagonal to handle. And also because it is a diagonal, we will actually be using less blocks. And so this time you will need only 9.5 stacks of each of your 2 colors of wool. And so this time, rather than 4x4s, we'll build a 3x3 square, but once again 4 blocks tall. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, just like that. And you will notice because it is at a diagonal, it still looks like a square. And we will continue that all the way around. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And then once again, we will alternate this in a checkerboard fashion, going up 12 layers. And so there we go, those are the 12 layers going all the way up. And then once again, we can start work on the viewing area. And so we'll place in 1 block here, 2 blocks up, 1, 2, 3, and then build in the square on this side, going up 4 blocks this time, just like that. And then 4 blocks here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then a diagonal block right there. And then we'll build up 4 more blocks, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then place in 3 more blocks right here, so 1, 2, 3, and then come across and we will build up 3 blocks, so 1, 2, 3, and then 2, 1, 2, and then 1, just like that. And then on top of this, we'll place in 2 blocks, 1, 2, going all the way up, and then switching, of course, to yellow for this area, going up just like that. And then all we just do now is to repeat the same thing onto the other side. And so with our grey blocks, we'll go up 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we'll build up 4 more blocks, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then another block right there. And then once again, 4 more blocks up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 3 blocks right here, 1, 2, 3, and then 3 blocks here, 1, 2, 3, 2 blocks, 1, 2, and then 1 block there, and then 2 blocks on top, just like this. And those are the 2 sides now done. And then we can place in 2 more blocks going diagonally, so 1, 2, the same thing on this side, 1, 2, and then bring those down by 1 more block, just like that. And then the same thing on this side, placing 1 block here, 1 block here, and then 1 block here, and 1 block here, and then bringing them down 1 block as well, just like that. And actually we will break this block here and this block there. And then all we have to do is to add in the back area as well. And there we go, that will go in just like that. And then all we do now is to add on the roof. And then to add on the roof, we will build up in a diagonal fashion, going all the way up to the top. We'll go up with 4 blocks, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the same thing for the yellow side, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then this middle block right here will be where our flagpole is going to go, just there. And once again, 4 blocks here, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the same thing on this side, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we will fill the gaps, and then we'll fill in the gaps in the middle by placing 2 blocks here, just like that, and then 1 block here, and then 1 block here, just there, and then the remaining blocks will go in as yellow, so yellow here, and yellow here as well. And so basically the side on the left will have 3 blocks, and then 1, and then this side on the right will have these 2 blocks here. So once again, we'll go up 1, 2, 3, and then 1, and then this side gets 1, and then 2. The same thing on this side, so go up 3, 1, 2, 3, and then 1, and then 1, 2, and then 1, 2, 3, and 1, and then 1, 2, just like that. And there we go, that is the roof. And then once again we can build up 9 more blocks, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then add on some sort of flag. Again, it doesn't really matter how you build it, it's just a flag waving in the wind. There we go, that will be mine. And then all we do now is to add on the viewing area in this area here. And so because we are on a complete diagonal, using stairs would look a little bit weird, and so we're going to be using planks going all the way up. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. And then instead of fences, we'll be using trapdoors. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. The same thing on this side. 1, 2, 3. And then 1, 2, 3. And then 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And then we'll have to build down 1 block with this. And then some trapdoors going across. And then at the bottom, build up 1 more layer. Just like that. And then a layer of spruce slabs down there. And then we'll add in a layer of planks at this block right here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we'll build up 5 more blocks with our spruce logs. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, just like that. And then slabs on top of all of these. And then once again, we can add in some of our viewing areas. Once again, it is a little bit awkward because we are on that angle, but we can try and make the most of it by going in a diagonal pattern just like this, going all the way up. Just like that. And there we go, that is the 3rd tower. And then once again, we can go ahead and add in some fences going all the way down on all of the corners. Just going along, let's say down to there, and the same thing on this side. And so there we go, those are our 3 Quidditch tower designs. The straight one, the slightly angled one, and then the full 45-degree tower. And so those are the 3 out of 12 towers. All we need to do now is to repeat these 3 more times. Yes, the Quidditch pitch is very, very repetitive. If you do have word edit, the // flip command, as well as the // replace command, they will be extremely useful. And of course, the different towers do have different color schemes. And so I will now run through which colors to color your towers. And so these 3 we've built. And so on this side, we'll have a green and white tower, followed by a grey and yellow, and then a blue and white, and then green and white, red and yellow, and then 2 black and white towers, and then green and white, and then yellow and red. And those are going to be our Quidditch towers. And so all we do now is to just copy all of these towers. You can go back in my tutorial and follow it again for these 3 towers here, and then of course it will be the mirror image on these 3 towers. Unfortunately, it is a lot of building, which is partly why it took me so long to get this tutorial out, because it would have just been so repetitive for me and, to be honest, not very enjoyable. And so a like and a subscribe would be hugely appreciated. But there we go, those are the Quidditch towers, and in the next episode we will finish it off with the Quidditch stands. And so I will see you guys all then, and also a full interior tour will be coming very soon. If you do get stuck at any point, then do feel free to join my Discord server, and I will try my best to help you out in there. And so I'll see you guys all in the next video. See ya!